There's actually many things that are happening on the 6th of December and not many people are talking about it. That's why in this video I want to break down for you what is actually happening with the planetary alignments and how it may affect your energies, therefore affecting some of the outcomes that you may get in your manifestations. So we're going to break it down in this video. So we're going to begin with the first point. There's 7 things in total. Please get your notepads and start taking notes. The first thing is the warrior's pause. What does that mean? It means it's going to help redefine your inner fire. If anybody has been feeling like maybe a little bit less motivated recently, maybe a less disciplined, maybe you know what you need to do, but you feel like you can't get yourself to do it, that may be because previously we had the Mercury in retrograde and all of the different alignments happening, and we're kind of working on a little bit of burnout. Many of you who have been watching my videos for the last few months would have known that right now we're in a high-speed rail, meaning we consume a lot of our energies, right? Even when we're sleeping, we feel like it's not enough sleep. I don't know if anybody's been feeling that recently. If you have, let us know inside the chat below. But what you're going to find is that during this particular transition, we've got this warrior mindset coming up. So exactly on the 6th, 2 days before, 2 days after, meaning right now, you should be feeling, hey, I feel like I need to get my ass moving. I feel like it's time to do something now. And if you're feeling that type of motivation, it's very important that you act upon it. Because what happens is the surge of energy will come through us. If we don't leverage off it, ride the wave, guess what? It's going to leave us and it's going to go to somebody else. So when they say you got to strike the iron while it's hot, this is what it means right now in this particular moment, right? Success loves speed, and manifestation requires momentum. So always gather that momentum right now. If you're feeling a little bit, push yourself just a little bit harder to get into that momentum, and then you'll find that it's home run from here onwards. Okay? It's almost like that feeling, you know. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I need to get to the gym, and it takes you forever to get to the gym. But when you finally get to the gym and you get that momentum going after a week, you kind of really want to go there. That's what you want to create with what you are doing right now. Very important, okay? So the second thing is talking about revolutionary romance, okay? Now, what does this mean? It's actually, I want you guys to write this down, love beyond boundaries. This is a very, very good time to show love and express love. This is also a very good time to actually receive love, because understand that it's not just you receiving this message right now, it's the whole collective consciousness that will receive this message. So it's highly likely a lot of people want to be a little bit more expressive in terms of expressing their love for you, their care for you. And if you feel that, it's normal, but we need to be very cautious here. Because these love energies are heightened during this time, yes. Does it mean that we may form more relationships with people? Yes. Does it mean that we may have more romance and romantic time? Yes. Does it mean that you can possibly attract your soulmate? Yes. But at the same time, because this love illusion energy is heightened, it's highly likely that some will be a little bit deceived by what's actually going on. Because it's heightened, people may not actually be as in love as they say, but they're just feeling that surge of energy. So take some time, get to know each other a little bit better. Obviously, take action, go on dates, that's absolutely fine. But just be the witnesser of everything. If somebody says right now in this moment that they want to love you and be with you forever, then okay, that's great. Be the witnesser. You don't need to doubt it. You don't need to fear it. You don't need to believe it or not believe it, but just witness it. Enjoy the present moment. That's how love should be, right? Because this moment is the moment that creates the future. Now, moving on to the third thing is to do with the creative rebirth. It's the genius awakening. Because of how the planets are gathered right now, it's giving us this idea of a lot of light bulb moments, a lot of aha moments. You're going to have a lot of realizations from before, and it's actually going to spark your creative flow. For those of you who are naturally more that side of the brain, you're going to feel a lot more creativity going on. If you've been having a little bit of writer's block recently, maybe you're creating content on YouTube and you don't know what to create, you're writing a book but it kind of took a pause, You're trying to design something, but it's not flowing. This is the time to get pen to paper and get those creative juices flowing. You're going to see a lot of magic being able to channel through you onto that piece of paper. And always remember, whatever goes on the paper, you got to action it. If you don't action it, you don't use it, guess what? You lose it. It goes to somebody else. So make sure to make the most out of it. But at the same time, while that's happening, it's going to help us help with our self-expression. Even those of you who don't class yourself as so creative, you're just going to feel this need to express yourself a little bit more. You're going to find this need to dig deep into your authentic self. Who am I? You start asking. Now, it's very important to start addressing that, you know. We always say with questions comes answers. When you start asking the who am I, deep down inside, what is it that I want? What is this idea? What's my idea for the world? What's my idea for the contribution, for my purpose? You know, then you'll start seeing a lot of answers will start to occur during this time. And even the non-creative will become a little bit more creative. So follow that intuition and flow of those ideas, very important. Moving on to point number 4, divine timing activation, okay? What do I like to refer to this as? I like to call it like a cosmic orchestration, right? Even in those words, I think that was a little bit orgasmic. What do you think? A cosmic orchestration. It's almost like there's something orchestrating everything in divine timing. And the most important note for yourself is, even at times when it doesn't seem like it is. So what I mean is, you may have got rejected recently. Right? You think, oh no, why is it not happening for me? No, everything is happening for you. Always remember that, right? We always say rejection is God's protection. Maybe God's trying to protect you so that you go on the right path. You say, oh, I don't know, people are leaving me. We would say separation is elevation. Maybe that's supposed to be, it's divine timing for the separation. It's supposed to happen now. You know, you're not quite making the money you want to make right now. Why? It's not happening yet. You're not striking the deal. Maybe the deal's not supposed to happen. So my big word for you on this point is what? Trust. You got to have faith. You got to trust in divine timing for divine timing to work for you. You're saying, yeah, but what if I don't trust? Then divine timing will never come for you. You don't have a choice. You see, we don't have a choice. When it comes to law of attraction, do we have a choice to be positive or to be negative? Not really. When positivity attracts positivity, you have to be positive. There's no choice. Don't give yourself a choice. Right? So trust that everything is perfect. Whatever happens, tell yourself, it's perfect, it's divine, it's amazing. Right? That's very important. Point number 5, soul tribe awakening. So this is talking about the collective purpose. Now, the very interesting thing about this is, right, there's that African proverb we always refer to. We say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. Now, the thing with this is, we always need to believe in this power of we, because we are we. We are unity, right? We are a collective, whether you like it or not, whether you like people or not, whether you like hanging around with people or not, doesn't matter. Everything is co-creation. So when you understand everything is co-creation, this divine power that is channeling through this particular period right now is bringing people together. So it's highly likely that you're going to meet new friends. You might meet your soulmate during this time. It's highly likely that you'll get invites to opportunities to go to networking events or to meet people. Now, if you're an introvert like me, you're going to say, no, I don't want to. I just stay home. I just want me time. But actually, if it's happening during this period, it's very important that you say yes. Why? Because you're going to find that by saying yes, then you meet the new tribe or the new people, and those new connections is going to take you towards your calling, towards your destiny. This is the collective, right? It's a collective manifestation. It's your soul tribe awakening. That's point number 5. Going on to point number 6 is a power recalibration. Okay, so what is this bringing you? This is bringing you authentic force, right? Courage, strength. I was watching the new Gladiator yesterday. I don't know if any of you watched the movie yet. Seen a lot of negative reviews on it, but then I watched it anyway because I thought, why not? Give it a shot. And there was nothing else on anyway. So I went to watch it, and I enjoyed it. It was good. And what was Gladiator teaching us? Gladiator was teaching us courage. right? It was teaching us that fierce spirit. It was teaching us to, not in these words, but how I seen it was it's kind of like the sun activating this solar plexus with this motivation and this burning desire that Napoleon Hill talks about, that all successful people require to have. So my question to you is this: what lights up your light? What sparks your light? What gets you driven? What gets you motivated? So during this period, you want to help this collective by reigniting this energy, this power from within. You want to awaken that giant from within, what Tony Robbins always talks about, right? How are you going to awaken that? Well, start thinking about, right, what fuels you. Start thinking about what's your why. Your emotional connection to your why. That emotion is the energy in motion, which gives you more motion, gives you more action towards your desires. That's what everything requires. Emotion leads to action. Action leads to results. Dig deep with your emotions. Ask yourself, why do I want what I want? And when you dig deep with that during this period, guess what? This power recalibration is going to be much, much stronger, and you're going to get everything you want because you will have that undeniable burning desire. Moving on to the 7th point, which is future vision downloads. So you're going to feel very intuitive during this time. You're going to get glimpses, images. Maybe in your meditation practices, you're going to see some images of you maybe standing on stage, empowering millions of people around the world, or whatever it is for you. You're going to get these glimpses. You're going to get these visuals, right? Now, don't just shove it under the carpet and pretend it never happened. And don't let your dreams fade away just because your mind's kind of taking you out of the game. My coach used to always say to me, don't let your mind take you out of the game. So stay strong. Believe that what channels through you is for you. And so when you're receiving these downloads or these visuals through your meditations, how, fluffy or how on a different planet or how miraculous these images may be, and how your mind cannot even fathom how you're actually going to meet those demands because you feel like I'm not good enough, or I can't do that, or it's too much for me, or it's just a dream. Understand, nothing is just a dream. There are no coincidences in life. You are supposed to receive everything you're supposed to receive at the exact divine timing. And this final message is for all of you to understand, to believe in yourself. You're powerful. You're powerful beyond imagination. You are how many tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people who are hearing this message right now out of the billions of people on this planet. There is no coincidence. You're supposed to hear this right now. You can, and you will, and you must. I know you will achieve greatness, and this is your time. That's my message for everybody here today. If you can relate to anything that has been said through these notes, through this particular portal that's happening right now, then let us know inside the comments below. Let us know if you relate to any of the things, or if you're going through or growing through, or if you have any questions whatsoever, please do let us know inside the comments. Give it a thumbs up, do a good karma deed for today, and allow this positive message to reach out to more people. And finally, if you're new to this channel, please do remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're continuing with weekly, many portal videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Sending love and prayers to all of you. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.